It's difficult, if not impossible, to remember who you are until you know who you are.
And then they slice it like a pie to try to find
These things, the history, the things that we do, help us know and remember who we are. In fact, that's one of the commandments God has given us, is to remember. There's not much difference between church history and family history. In fact, church history is nothing more than a compilation of family history. The church historian and recorder, and they kind of are separate things, but they're combined here and in the scriptures. It has come to be that they oversee the church history department. I'm called the church historian, but in truth, the real historians are the people I work with. I preside over a department that is full of absolutely brilliant people. I think the best example of that are the Joseph Smith papers. There just is nothing that has been left unpublished with respect to his papers. But I don't think there's anything about Joseph Smith that we know of that hasn't been written. Church history, as you may know, has been a point where some people have found things that have caused them to lose or question their faith. I believe that church history has the capacity to strengthen faith, and it ought to be used for that purpose, and I'm excited to do it. I think is not just a starting point, but it's the ending point. That's what we believe. And then after that, you can consult our histories. My invitation is, study the truths of God. If you study error, you will come to know only error. And our purpose, in or out of the church, ought to be to seek out truth. And not just facts, but truth, and specifically saving truth. This is the missionary journal of my great-grandfather. I think the most important and coolest artifacts are early writings of the Book of Mormon and Scripture, the Book of Commandments, the original manuscript of the Book of Mormon, of which we only have about 27% that remains. But then we have almost the entire printer's manuscript. I grew up under the tutelage of Marlin Jensen. He has been just a kind mentor my entire life. And I watched him from a distance as he fulfilled this responsibility. It's a kind coincidence, but we learn and hear that there are no coincidences, although I'm fine if this is. I don't mind this being random or a coincidence, because I also know that regardless of how something came about, God is able and inclined to rush in and add His purpose and intent.